Paris, also known as the City of Love, is the capital city of France and is one of the most visited cities in the world, with a staggering 40 million tourists every year. I've had the pleasure of visiting the City of Romance many times over the years, and these are my top 10 things to do, see and eat in Paris. Up first on the list, located in the city centre, is the most iconic landmark in Paris and the world, the Eiffel Tower. Built in 1899 for the World Fair in Paris by French civil engineer Gustave Eiffel. It was meant to be a temporary structure only to last 20 years, but due to its popularity it was allowed to remain standing beyond its intended lifespan. Today, the Eiffel Tower has become an enduring symbol of Paris and one of the most iconic landmarks in the world. It continues to attract millions of visitors each year and remains a beloved symbol of French culture and heritage.
It will be. Walking up it as well will be fun. It's massive. It's so big. We're going to walk to the top, baby. It's going to cost us 19 euros to go to the top. That's not that bad. 19 euros. Cheers. Bonjour. Merci beaucoup. This is tough already. This sucks already. This is the problem. We're going to be behind a load of slowpokes. Although I'm not quick, I do want to get on and do it.
The Eiffel Tower has 3 floors. The first floor, located at a height of 57 metres, offers various attractions, including shops, restaurants, exhibition spaces, and even a glass platform you can walk on if you're feeling brave enough. The second floor is roughly halfway up the tower, situated at 115 metres. It has similar facilities as the first floor, with a restaurant, shops and viewing platforms to admire the landmarks of Paris. Both the first and second floor can be reached either by walking up the steps or taking the elevator. The third and final floor is the very top of the tower, only accessible by elevator. Located at a height of 276 metres, the Eiffel Tower was the tallest structure in the world for 40 years.
Cool view though. Wow. So cool. 100% worth coming up here. Woo, it's windy. Got a bar up here and everything. This is so cool up here. It is proper cool. We are literally right at the top. That is the top right there. It's so cool, isn't it?
I can see people at that window as well. And,
really? Let's find out how high we actually are. Ready?
If weather permits, enjoy a stroll around the park located at the feet of the tower, called Parc du Champ de Mars. The park is a popular spot for locals and tourists alike to relax, soak up the sun and enjoy the views of the iconic tower. If you're going to stick around until night time to gaze upon the illuminated Eiffel Tower, then head to Trocadero Square. This is our favourite spot to enjoy the tower at night, and if you want to witness the light show, the tower will sparkle for 5 minutes on the hour, every hour until 1 AM. Up next on the list is one of my favourite things we did in Paris, and I couldn't recommend it enough to you: watching a show at the Moulin Rouge. The Moulin Rouge is a world famous cabaret located in the Montmartre district. Established in 1889, the Moulin Rouge quickly became a symbol of Parisian nightlife and entertainment. The iconic red windmill that adorns the building's facade has made the Moulin Rouge a recognisable landmark and a must-visit destination when you come to Paris.
That's a big queue. Very nice. Wow, this is really cool. Merci beaucoup. This is so cool. How cool is this? This is so cool. Bonsoir. Ahoy. Cheers. Is it nice?
Yeah, but I just don't drink champagne. Like,
Nah, champagne's not our cup of tea, is it really?
Prosecco.
Do you? Yeah, me. Alright, I'm so excited. Champagne ready, let's go.
The cabaret is renowned for its extravagant shows, featuring lavish costumes, high-energy dance routines, and performances by talented singers, dancers, and acrobats. One of the hallmarks of the Moulin Rouge is its signature French can-can dance, characterized by its high kicks, splits, and exuberant choreography.
That was so good. That was amazing. That was way better than I thought it was going to be. Kelly, so what's your favourite bit? Today's. There's a lot of boobs tonight. I enjoyed that, I gotta be honest.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
I loved it.
That was worth every penny, wasn't it? That was so good. Highly recommend. That was brilliant. If you're coming to Paris, you have to do that. That was brilliant. That was worth every single penny. I can't believe how good it was.
At number 3 on the list, you will need to head out of the city towards the east to one of the happiest places on earth, Disneyland Paris. Originally known as Euro Disney Park, it opened its doors to the public in 1992 and has since become one of the most popular tourist destinations in Europe. Filled with beloved Disney characters, iconic attractions, thrilling rides and enchanting entertainment, it's the perfect destination for families, Disney fans and big kids such as ourselves.
You're in Disneyland. You're in Disneyland. That's it, we made it. Someone's excited. It's so pretty, man. It's cool.
The Disney complex is divided into 3 areas: Disneyland Park, Walt Disney Studios and Disney Village. Disney Village is free to walk around, but admission is required for the 2 parks. We purchased a ticket for both parks in one day. One day was more than enough for us to comfortably explore both parks, with leftover time to explore and dine at Disney Village. While Disneyland Park's attractions cater more towards a younger audience, Walt Disney Studios has more thrilling rides overall, so I'd highly recommend visiting both parks.
That was quality. Hold on, over here. You're doing it again, you're doing it again. You're doing the face. Look at that face. Hello, do it now, do the face now. You did it. That was a really good one, wasn't it? Really enjoyed that one. That was good. Right, let's go home then. Home time. That'll do for one day, I think. No more Disneyland.
For number 4 on the list, you'll have to head back into the city to visit the Catacombs of Paris. The Catacombs of Paris are an underground ossuary containing the remains of approximately 6 million people. They were created in the late 18th century to alleviate overcrowding in the Parisian cemeteries. You can explore a small section of the catacombs which feature carefully arranged bones and skulls, along with informative displays about the history and significance of the site. It's kind of creepy. That's a real skull. It's creepy. What's you reckon, baby? It's cool, isn't it? Do you reckon it's cool?
I wouldn't say cool, no.
Creepy?
It's weird. It's so weird.
You're not interested in it?
Yeah, but it's weird.
Oh.
What's that mean?
You mean you find it weird that you find it interesting?
No, I just think the whole concept's weird.
Oh, what, burying people down there?
Yeah, just chucking all the bodies, squashing them in the walls.
Yeah, they just ran out of space. Yeah, they've literally just chucked him in. I don't know. They're real skeletons. It's kind of creepy, isn't it?
Do not touch you, you'll pay 50k, mate.
I know. Like you said, they didn't exactly put them in very neat. They just sort of chucked them in.
How are they stuck there together?
I don't know. That's why you're not allowed to touch them, because they'll probably fall over. Tickets to enter the catacombs are €29 per person, but if you get caught touching the skulls or bones, it will result in a €15,000 fine. Walking around the catacombs takes roughly 1 hour. If you're interested in visiting, you'll need to pre-book tickets long before you come to Paris to ensure you get them, as tickets are hard to come by. I'll leave a link in the description below. At number 5 on the list is my favourite museum in Paris, even more so than the Louvre. It's the Army Museum. The Army Museum in Paris, also known as the Musée de l'Armée, is a renowned military museum located in the Hôtel des Invalides complex. It houses an intensive collection of weapons, armour, uniforms and military artefacts spanning from antiquity to the present day. Highlights include exhibits of French military history and galleries dedicated to World War I and World War II, even including the uniforms and war tent of Napoleon Bonaparte. Wow. This is seriously one of the most impressive museums I think I've ever been to. It's a must visit if you come to Paris. The Hôtel des Invalides doesn't just house the Army Museum, but it's also the final resting place of Napoleon Bonaparte. His tomb is situated in the Dôme des Invalides, a grand golden domed chapel within the Hôtel des Invalides complex. You can walk around the chapel and admire the grand tomb of one of the most successful military leaders of all time. Let's go see Napoleon in his final resting place. This will be interesting. Here we go. Very cool. Now, at number 6 on the list, make your way over to what I believe to be the most beautiful building in Paris, the Paris Opera House. The Paris Opera House, also known as the Palais d'Honneur, is a historic opera house built in 1875. It is one of the most iconic and ornate opera houses in the world. The Palais d'Honneur is renowned for its opulent Beaux-Arts architecture, grand staircase, and lavish interior decorations including chandeliers, frescoes and sculptures. It serves as the home of the Paris Opera and Ballet, hosting performances of classical music, opera and ballet throughout the year. Oh babe, look at that out there. Oh, wow. This is gorgeous. What a beautiful building. Does it make you want to go see an opera now?
Yeah, I've always wanted to see them.
Yeah. I wonder how expensive the opera is.
It's like Royal Albert Hall, isn't it? Do you remember London?
They've got them in London, so maybe we could go in London. Next door to the Opera House is another beautiful building worth checking out while you're in the area, called Galeries Lafayette. This is the flagship of the renowned French department store chain and is housed in an iconic Art Nouveau building featuring a stunning glass dome as the centerpiece. Wow, look at this! It's pretty, isn't it? Yeah, and there is a little platform there that you can walk on, but it's actually closed at the minute. Luckily for you, babe, it's closed. Next, at number 7 on the list, is one of the largest and most famous art museums in the world, the Louvre. The Louvre is housed in a historic palace with a glass pyramid at the entrance, and showcases a vast collection of art and artifacts spanning thousands of years and diverse cultures. Highlights include iconic works such as the Mona Lisa, the Venus de Milo, the Raft of Medusa, the Code of Hammurabi, and the Liberty Leading the People.
I'm not sure. Something to do with the French Revolution.
That's Joan of Arc, isn't it?
No, it's not Joan of Arc. We're going to see the Mona Lisa. It's in this room somewhere. Here we go. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Huh. There's a lot of people here trying to get their picture. And Kelly's one of them. Trying her hardest, bless her. It's cool though, isn't it? The most famous painting in the world.
It's alright, yeah. So it's really quite quiet tonight. So we got here at like just after 7, like 7:30, and it's really like compared to what people have said, it's really quiet. Well, have a look. So obviously this is the most famous attraction. And
It's pretty empty.
So if you're gonna, if you want to come in the evening, 100%. Wednesdays and Fridays. It's not open Tuesdays, so don't even bother coming. But yeah, definitely come on a night time. It's just perfect. And you get to see Paris at night, so why not?
Not far from the Louvre is the most visited and famous cathedral in Paris, Notre-Dame. Notre-Dame is a renowned Gothic masterpiece known for its stunning architecture and intricate stone carvings. Construction began in the 12th century, and the cathedral has since become a symbol of French history and culture. Highlights include the iconic rose windows, the grand nave, and the ornate facade featuring statues and gargoyles.
Did Disney just make it up?
I think Disney's made it up, to be honest.
I thought that the story was that a hunchback lived there. Or a hunchback built it, I don't know. That's why he's got a hunchback, because he made his back a way of building it.
Yeah, because he was building it.
Right next to Notre Dame is one of our favourite streets in Paris that you should definitely visit, called Rue de la Huchette. It is known for its lively atmosphere, narrow cobblestone lanes, and eclectic mix of shops, restaurants and cafes. We come to this street every time we visit Paris, and you should too. You can get a Stein for, how much? 14 euros?
We're in the Latin district, jeez.
14 euros for a Stein in central Paris. This is where you need to come.
You're drinking it like a cup of tea.
Because my wrist.
If you want to indulge in the full range of cuisine that Paris has to offer, including the unique items like frog's legs and snails found only in France, you'll find many restaurants and cafes on this street that can fulfill your needs.
You're not going to be sick, are you, babe?
Don't eat the shell, please.
Don't eat the shell.
I wasn't gonna, don't
Not
worry.
the shell for me, I like the shell.
You like the shell, yeah? That's amazing.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's with the bread. After you put it that with the bread. This is
Oh,
meat
wow.
with garlic. Okay.
Amazing.
Is it quite
First
chewy?
time, yeah.
It's the first time.
First time, yeah.
Yes.
That's right, that's right.
Go, babe, go.
It's
Good.
It's good. It's nice, yeah? You like?
Well, I know what it is, so I'm freaking out.
Try some of the frog's legs. What's the verdict?
Oh, I like that.
Nice, are they?
That's really nice, yeah.
Okay.
You like?
It tastes like a... It just tastes like a really bony chicken.
Yeah. It's like a giant pig. Don't think of what it is.
Tastes good. It tastes really nice.
Thumbs up.
And it tastes like a, it just tastes a bit like a mussel.
Yeah.
So if you like snails, you'll like mussels. I like it.
I don't like mussels, but I actually can deal with that, and that's really strange.
At number 9 on the list is a historical neighbourhood famous for its artistic heritage, Montmartre. Known for its charming cobblestone streets, artistic history, and iconic landmarks such as the Sacré-Cœur Basilica, Montmartre was a hub for artists like Picasso and Van Gogh in the late 19th and 20th centuries. Today, it retains its bohemian atmosphere with bustling cafes, street artists, and stunning views of the city from the top of the hill.
Got our tickets. Kelly's up for a little walk. She's been doing step trainer for a little while, training for this. €14 to walk up this thing. It better be worth it. It looks worth it if you look at all the pictures. Training for this, wasn't it? It's steep. She's off. She's gone. I think people used to be a lot smaller back in the day. I'm 6'1", and it's a tight squeeze for me. Let's see what's going on. What? I just want to throw something at someone. It's cool, isn't it?
I got the heebie-jeebies.
And there it is. And that is the Eiffel Tower. Cool, isn't it? Worth coming up.
I'm actually shaking. I'm a bit vertigo as well. All those spots ain't doing no favours, are they?
God, going down's scarier.
If you slip, you're going to roll down here and knock everyone out.
Timber! Oh man, this is a little bit claustrophobic.
Yeah, it is.
God, this is hard. Well, that was fun. Well worth €7, I'd say. It was good. Get some good views of Paris. Get to see the Eiffel Tower from a distance at a different height. Well worth it.
Last but not least, at number 10 on the list is the residence of what used to be one of the most powerful royal families in the world, the Palace of Versailles. The Palace of Versailles was originally a hunting lodge before being transformed into a grand royal residence by King Louis XIV in the 17th century. It became the seat of the French political power and the residence of the French monarchy until the French Revolution in 1789. During the French Revolution, the Palace of Versailles was stormed by revolutionary forces in October 1789, leading to the downfall of the French monarchy. King Louis XVI and Queen Marie Antoinette were forced to leave Versailles, making the end of the royal residence at the palace. Versailles was later repurposed as a museum, and today it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a symbol of French royalty and opulence.
This place is massive. This is huge. Look at the size of this thing. This is... We're not going to be able to walk around all this. Do they really need a house this big? No. Nobody needs a palace. They just build it because they're and they're royal families. Feels like I'm walking up to the gates of heaven. Pearly gold gates of heaven. But it's not. It's the Palace of Versailles. Wow, this is really pretty. We're in the gates. We're in the lane. We made it. Look at that. This room's pretty cool, isn't it, babe? This bed didn't look very comfy, did it? It looks a bit mouldy. Mouldy bed. Well, it will be now because it's not been lived in for so long. Well, slept in. I wonder what the Hall of Mirrors is all about. Like, why is it mirrored? It's cool though, isn't it? You want this for your bedroom, don't you, babe?
No. Too bright.
That's kind of cool.
Exploring the palace's numerous rooms could easily occupy half a day, with amenities like a cafe, restaurant and even a macaron shop within its walls. You definitely won't go hungry during your visit. Be sure to download the map from the official website to navigate the over 2,000 rooms effectively and avoid getting lost. Well guys, that is my top 10 things to do, see and eat in Paris. But before you go, here are some travel tips. Travel tip number 1 is plan ahead and pre-book tickets. Research attractions, restaurants and activities you want to experience beforehand to make the most of your time in Paris. And you'll 100% need to pre-book tickets months in advance to ensure that you get to visit the attractions that you want to see, as Paris is one of the most visited cities in the world. Tickets to all the attractions are always in high demand. I'll leave a link in the description below for the main attractions that you'll definitely need to pre-book before visiting.
The queues at the Louvre are just absolutely insane. Like, look at that, it's terrible. How did we get so lucky?
We got there quite late, 8 o'clock, wasn't it?
Yeah, we did a really late one.
Yeah.
We went in about 40 minutes before it closed and it wasn't like this.
This brings me on to tip number 2, which is to purchase tickets from a legit company, not some unknown third party. I left it till about 2 weeks before going to Paris to purchase tickets for the Catacombs, but by then it had obviously sold out, so I checked all of the reputable third party companies such as Get Your Guide and Viator, but they were sold out. So I scanned the internet desperately looking for tickets, then I come across Frilophilia. Do not purchase anything from this company. I got scammed out of 2 tickets and wasn't able to get my money back. Luckily, the staff at the Catacombs sympathised with us and let us purchase 2 new tickets on the day, even though it was completely sold out. Tip number 3 is to use public transportation. Paris has an excellent public transportation system, including the metro, buses and RER trains. The Paris Metro specifically is reliable and very easy to navigate. Day tickets are very affordable and you can purchase them at any of the metro stations. Every time we come to Paris, we always use the metro and have always had a good experience using it. Just as a little bonus, between the stations Passy and Bir Hakeim on the M6 metro line is one of the best views of the Eiffel Tower whilst on the metro. Sometimes for convenience we have taken Uber. It's not very cheap, but if you want to get somewhere quick and comfortable, it's a great alternative to public transport. Uber works great in Paris. You rarely have to wait long being picked up, regardless of the time of day. Tip number 4 is explore neighbourhoods beyond the tourist areas. Venture beyond the tourist hotspots to explore charming neighbourhoods where you can discover hidden gems and experience authentic Parisian life. Mingle with the locals and do as the locals do. Plus you'll also find that these areas are much more affordable than central Paris. Tip number 5, please disregard the strict dress code for Moulin Rouge. If you've booked a ticket, you may have seen that there's a strict no trainers policy for men. Unfortunately, I forgot to pack appropriate shoes for my trip to Paris, so I spent a significant amount of time searching through shops for a decent pair before the show. However, upon arrival, we'd noticed many attendees wearing trainers, so feel free to ignore that rule if you're planning to go. And tip number 6, be mindful of scams. Beware of common scams such as fake petitions, free cups, 1 ball, and the infamous bracelet scam. These scams are most common around Montmartre and the base of the Eiffel Tower. And if I'm honest, I would just completely avoid walking around the base of the Eiffel Tower at night. It's just a bit dodgy and some scammers can get aggressive. Well guys, that just about covers everything. If you'd like to ask me any questions, just follow me on Instagram and send me a message on there. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe for more top 10 videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one.